Went fishing today with Doug and Joe over in Pompano Beach. These guys put on the extreme kayak fishing tournaments, and they've been on a great bite. Free-lining live baits, goggle-eye and pilchards. They've been hooking huge kingfish, nice wahoo, sailfish, big blackfins. That's one thing I've always struggled with offshore is live bait fishing. Seems like every time I go, all I do is catch remores. So these guys tell me they'll help me break that curse. So get up early in the morning, driving down to Pompano before the sun gets up. I meet up with the guys. They load up their kayaks into the back of their trucks, and from there we head on over to get some live bait. Doug likes goggle-eye. He loves the baits for the hardiness, and he says there's always something big gonna eat them. We load up with some live pilchards, large, and we head over to the beach. Sun's just starting to come up as we get our kayaks ready to launch. We launch from the beach. Our target, 180 feet of water. That's where we're gonna start our drift.
Heading offshore. Beautiful morning. It is absolutely beautiful.
When we go, we paddle out to 180 feet of water. That's where they decide we're going to start our first drift. We all separate just far enough apart so when we put our live baits out, they won't cross. And within about 10 minutes, Doug was hooked up. First sailfish of the day. Nice size sailfish, man. It's got some good jumps. I get my bait in as quick as possible, run over there, get the video camera going, and get some great shots.
There we go. Get a little acrobatic here.
Yeah. Ooh, got that up, Phil.
Pompano Beach Sailfish. Gotta learn to beat me up.
Are you a dog?
And stingray.
Got a goggle eye on a stingray. First sailfish of the day.
About 180 feet. Let's get this guy revived and let go.
All right, gonna go for the slam.
Gotta go for the slam. Day's not over, just begun.
Those are for me, guys.
Okay.
Got the wahoo, kingfish.
Maybe a tuna.
Oh yeah, let's go for yellowfin. Blackfins are getting too easy.
Let's go for some yellowfin.
All right. All right, Joe, tell us a little bit about what you're doing out here.
Basically, I'm using live bait. That's mainly what I use. I do a slow free line, kind of like tuna fishing. And you just let it go out slow, and then hope for a fish to hook up. I go about 100 yards. If I don't get a bite, usually I reel it in. Today the current's really strong, so it's hard to do a lot of the free line, but you can do it whenever you can, whenever you stop. So it's usually when I get most of my big hookups, especially the wahoo.
Let it out, get out 100 yards, and you got to put in gear and reel it in before you lose too much line.
Exactly. Yeah, you won't pull up a big wahoo if you let out 100, because he'll take 3. So
There you go.
that's how it's done. Just a slow, keep your thumb on it. Just let them swim. Presentation is key when you're fishing offshore, especially in a kayak. They'll come up and check it out. But you could use any bait in the world, but if it's not swimming right, they won't bite it.
Yeah, kind of like maybe an artificial, man. It's just all in presentation of it. But I never thought about the live bait. I just threw it out there until the remoras ate it,
Yeah.
which is that's my specialty, remoras and live bait.
Yeah, a lot of people I notice in the kayaks, they troll their baits. It could be effective, you know, people catch sails on it and stuff. But usually when it comes to the big kings or the big wahoo, it's all about presentation. Small hooks, stinger rigs, because a lot of times the fish will be cut in half and you'll wonder what it was. So
Right.
you always want to have that stinger rig on there. Like I just had a big fish this morning and it came off with a stinger rig. So it shows you how important that extra hook is. So that's how it's done.
Let's go catch some fish.
Let's do it.
Hey Doug, what's up?
What's going on, guys?
Leave
Try
me.
some exercise. What you guys catch?
So you got a king, huh?
Yeah, little king. Tail wrapped, no gaff. Oh, remora.
Remora specialist right here. They're attracted to me. I'm telling you, every time I use live bait, it's remoras.
Nice little bamboo stick, right? Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I stopped here.
Dude, the current picked up like an hour ago. They're starting to slow down now.
Yeah.
Yeah, here.
That was bad. Dude, I was almost at Deerfield Pier.
Got to do a drift. So Doug, one cell and one king. That's not too bad.
So one king, had a lot more hits than that. All my baits got whacked.
Well, if I got some, if you need some.
Yeah, I got one pulled through the ear. I mean, it's getting close to the end of the day. It's that morning bite that's real fire, real hot. You know?
Yeah.
I'd like to thank Doug and Joe for inviting me out. They were great hosts. They sit there, they put me on they show me how to catch a nice sailfish. They show me how to work that live bait. Still got the curse. If there's a remora out there, I'm going to catch it. One day I'm going to break that curse. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to catch actually a nice fish on live bait. I'm going to keep trying until I do. But if you want to find out more about them, they put on an excellent offshore kayak tournament. I've actually fished the last one. Very impressed on how well they put this thing together. So if you go extremekayakfishing.com and look it up, and if you got a chance, fish that tournament and look them up. Those guys are more and willing to share whatever information they have on the fishing, how great it is there. If you need help at all, go to their email and send them an email. They'll be more happy to answer that. Or go on the Florida Sportsman forum and look under No Motor Zone. Post on there. We're posting all the time. A lot of great information you can find on there, and about fishing, information, inshore, offshore, whatever it may be. So check it out, and there'll be more videos to come.